I want to take a moment to begin this video and talk about this struggle we're having with this channel. It's really kind of the way that gun channels are interacting with Google and YouTube is affecting us, and it's affecting our ability to be able to produce content. So I want to take a moment and just ask you, support us on Patreon, where a lot of the content we can't put here is going, and it supports this ministry. If you're watching this video, you're like me, you're probably not a big fan of the ATF. The ATF, in my humble opinion, is really an anti-Second Amendment government administrative office that is working similarly to a military branch that's really focused mostly on anti-Second Amendment things. Not a lot of things about alcohol or tobacco. Mostly it's the firearms that they're focused on. At least that seems that way to me. Well, as it turns out, as the ATF gets audited, they're actually stealing money from the federal government. The ATF hire officials, the administrative piece, not the armed police officers in the ATF, but the administrative people are actually claiming bonuses based on being armed agents. Now, what's all this mean? Essentially what it means, if you work for the ATF, you get a bonus if you're an armed agent. If you're putting your life at risk, it's kind of danger pay, so to say. Well, administrators are also going and giving themselves some danger pay, even though they're sitting in their posh offices in the air conditioning somewhere, Washington, D.C., or some branch office somewhere. They're giving themselves, the higher ranking ones, all sorts of bonuses that are only for certain other members of the ATF. Specifically the armed branch. In addition to that, they're also giving themselves bonuses based on performance. And of course, when they're giving themselves bonuses, you know their performance is really doing well. So they're going to, of course, beef up that bonus for themselves on their performance as well. So ultimately what you have is you have the armed agents out in the field getting their regular pay. In addition to that, they get kind of a danger pay. And then you have the administrative people, and they're getting their administrative pay, but they're also getting danger pay, and then they're also getting bonuses on performance, all of which is illegal, all of which is fraud, and all of which should make its way to the courts. We'll see what happens with it, but generally speaking, what you got going on right now is you have the ATF robbing the federal government and putting it not in like the facilities, or they're putting it in their own pocket. The higher up administrators of the ATF, they're stealing money from the federal government and they're putting it in their pocket in the name of danger pay and in the name of putting themselves in harm's way when they sit in their air-conditioned office and enjoy that beautiful view of Washington, D.C. They're paying themselves for that high-risk danger, and because of their performance, they're getting bonuses. So, hey, here we go. ATF, they're kind of making everybody upset. They're stealing guns from us, and they're stealing money from the federal government. Good job, ATF. Way to go. Someday, maybe you can focus on those alcohol and tobacco too, maybe. But in the meantime, we'll just still deal with this corrupt ATF that continues to try to suppress our Second Amendment while they steal money from the hand that feeds them, the U.S. government. So any thoughts or insight on any of that, definitely put in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel with Patreon. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, so please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, love guns.